You see your money start flying up because you're not paying silly prices for everything.
Yeah. So I didn't realize it. I just did a trade which I probably shouldn't have done now that I look at it. I didn't realize that dip ammo was just rip ammo.
Oh, yeah. A trade with
Jaeger.
a trader. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I got everybody maxed out now except for Fence. But I mean, you don't
Oh,
level
yeah.
them up, so.
No, that's it. He just gives you kaffa. So what am I? How much? How much money are you sitting on now?
Right now it's 1.3 mil.
Oh,
Like
really? I thought you had more.
yeah, I'll get a good amount of money. I'll get up to like a little over, like probably about 3.5 mil or so, and then I'll buy a bunch of stupid shit, or like buy like cases and stuff just to cut down on stash size. And
Oh,
I'll go back down to like 500K, and I'll build it back up to like 3.5 mil, and then I'll spend it all on like another case or something.
I've got. I'm gonna have almost 32 million.
Nice.
Yeah. Show me the money. I've got 30, just under 30,600, but I've just put a moonshine up, so that's 300,000. So that's 3.9 million. But I'm going to spend about a million on a kit.
I need to get one more moonshine, or one more sugar to make moonshine. Thanks for the follow, dude.
Sometimes it's not bad to buy a P90. Not
Yeah.
P90, sorry, I'm just looking at P90. Buy two Alioncas on the market for like 30k, so that's 60k. Saves you 30k in the sugar, and then convert two Alioncas into one sugar.
They've, unless it changed last I saw, the Alioncas were going for 40k each, and the sugar was 80k a piece.
Oh yeah, it's not neither here or there.
Yeah, right now the cheapest one is 42k for Alionka. And then pack of sugar is 82k. Which that right there is like somewhere probably between a third and a third and a quarter, probably about a third of the profit that you'd make from selling moonshine anyway.
Yeah.
See what's moonshine going for right now.
I've just sold one for 2.91 million. 291,000.
I was about to say it's 292,000, so that'd be a steep ass fall. So I figure if I bought another sugar, I'd be up. If I took the time to make everything and all that. Oh man. It'd be up 212,000 minus whatever commission would be on that price. I'm thinking about running interchange just because I feel like running something.
Yeah.
You in raid?
No, I'll go interchange. What kit am I going to run? Or what gun are you going to take?
I'm running a Super Bear M4 Soap Mod 1. Like, it's literally just a Soap Mod 1 with a suppressor that I happen to have already and a 60 round mag. Totally running iron sights. Oh yeah, and it comes with a flashlight that I'm not going to use.
I mean, if it's found in raid, I think you can make more money selling that thing.
It's not found in raid anymore. It used to be, and then I took it into a raid.
Oh, I'm up. Bring an MP9. because I like the MP9. Well, actually, no, I'm going to bring an MP5.
An MP5. Fancy.
Got one.
I have one just chilling in my stash right now. An MP5 ST. But I haven't done any mods to it.
This is a killed kit player with it, so when I run SMGs, I'll normally run MP7s. I mean, I've got two P90s that keep coming back to me like a boomerang, but you know, I like the MP7 is one of my favourite guns.
Alright, I'm in lobby on 08.
Just trying to find my MP7. Not MP7, MP5. It's somewhere. Ah, there we go.
When you do a shooter born in heaven, do you need to collect their dog tags or no?
Nah, you just pop them. Just go. Get the headshots. I found customs. Woods is quite easy to get it on, and customs was relatively straightforward. Shoreline.
Yeah.
Shoreline's easy. It's just trying to find the PMCs. That's the only thing I always sort of like encountered.
I feel like interchange, like, you're more or less limited to staying outside and kind of extract camping.
So I tried that and I struggled, believe it or not, at doing it with extract camping. Just because where you've got 11SR, there's another extract.
Yeah.
I think people use that. So I'm just trying to find the foregrip. So that makes it a bit different. Plus, if you think half the map spawn one side, so only half the PMCs are going to have 8 extract.
Yeah.
And if any of them get killed. So I found the best place to go was just to camp big window on the railings. I went and climbed up the railing, and I got 2 headshots in one round, and I got one at another point. I found the MP5. See, they need to find it. They need a stash search button. You know, like I can just find stuff in my stash.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of do. They have the what should we call it? Like the tabs on the side for like what kind of item it is. Like you could filter it so it only highlights provisions or your rigs or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find an MP5 mag and it only highlights all.
An MP5 mag? Oh, yeah.
It's just because I've got there it is. Grenade. Let's find some ammo. Right, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm in lobby, 08.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
Check my fire rate on the MP5. Do you know how many times I've been caught out using them things and being on 3-round burst?
Of course, like a 2-minute late spawn.
Yep.
Well, might as well go hit this stuff underneath the underpass.
Where do you need to go?
No, I'm just doing a raid just to do a raid right now, honestly.
Have you got a scope on that thing?
Nope. Running iron sights.
Just to check the guard tower, the sign up there, because that's a camping spot.
could put this Russian sight on here. The EKP that I just picked up. Boop. Yes, much wow. Alright, where'd you go?
I'm just behind that blue, Timmy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, through the front door because why not?
What's the worst that'll happen? We die?
No.
I ran like a super cheese setup yesterday. I was just messing around, and with the Pillad reflex sight, you can, when you adjust your zero, it'll move the sight down on the reflex. So I set it so it was ranged for like 200 or whatever, and just use my laser pointing out to just be like the dot for my fucking reflex. You gotta check pharmacy?
I don't think pharmacy's that good anymore.
No.
No. Gonna run straight up.
Guy running right in front of us.
Yeah, he's gone in big window. It'll be to your 1 o'clock. I'm gonna frag out. He's behind the pit.
And those guys shot him. I don't think he's dead though.
No, he's running towards Pepperlim. Where is he?
I don't know. Up middle.
Yep, fragging out.
I'm right in front of big window.
Okay, he's behind the blue train. I'm just going to reload and I'm going to push left. Pushing left.
Oh, I'm dead.
I couldn't even see him.
Yeah, like I thought I saw. Oh, I got head eyes, really? But like I thought I saw a body just laying there. He's running M61 rounds. Did he get you too?
He got me top of the head. I was looking directly front. I couldn't even see him.
Yeah, pretty sure I saw him move, and then when I went to go swing where I had like seen him, like to get it so it wasn't behind cover, I just saw like a body laying there. So I thought it was a dead body, so I didn't shoot immediately, and then boom, head eyes.
I don't know how he hit me on the top of the head.
Yeah.
Bullshit. That's why I hate not using sights, because can't really see as much.
Yeah.
Where do you need to go,
I mean, unless I want to start doing shooter born in heaven, there's nothing I like need to do.
I can't remember.
Which I really don't want to do shooter born in heaven right now. Or I guess I might as well. I mean, not really doing shit else.
We can run. I've run a sniper as well. Then we can just go on one of the maps you need to do in attempted.
Yeah.
Don't mind shoreline, interchange, customs. You're cool. An SV98.
I think I want to bring M1A.
Have you got a bolt action at all?
I have 3 VPO 215s.
The reason why I say I don't know what they're like for sniping, I've never used one, but you also at some point you need to raise your sniper level up to a certain level.
Yeah.
So doing shooter born in heaven and level up your bolt action sniping skill as well.
Okay.
But it's up to you. It's easy to.
I mean, I don't have a problem using bolt action. I mean, either way, I'm going to suck ass here, so.
I don't particularly like. I don't mind using. I don't like bolt actions. I like semi-autos. I can't stand using them, but I need to finish leveling this bolt action skill.
I need to buy more ammo. What's that? 90 more 366 AP rounds? Sure. I'm probably bringing too much ammo, but I don't care. Bringing 28 rounds.
I've got 3 mags of 10, and then I've got 30 rounds in the.
Actually, I'm not even going to bring that. I'm going to bring 4, 8, 12, 6, so 20 rounds. Since I'm doing that, I'm basically just bringing the rifle. Like, part of me wants to bring contacts, just because. But another part of me is like, nah, that's just that could just be a waste since we're just gonna be sitting there.
Find my silencer. Go. What map do you want
I'm down with any of them.
You're cool. Don't mind shoreline interchange. Not interchange. Shoreline customs or woods. Customs probably. Customs are slightly trickier. It's a little bit trickier in that it's less. You got less options, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when I went customs, I pretty much, if I spawned big red, I just went in the office, closed the door behind me, and I just looked towards RUF. If I spawned factory, I just went in the building that overlooks bunker building, you know, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
So sort of like leave shoreline onwards, so you're cool, I don't mind.
Thinking woods.
I'll be in the 10 o'clock lobby when you're ready.
Okay. Alright, I'm in the lobby. Oh, you declined it.
Invite. Yeah, because I need to be party leader.
Oh, okay.
Servers. You remember?
I gotta disband the group now. Dude.
Tactic.
Yep.
Oh wow.
How do you get good ranging?
What, judging range or?
Yeah.
I'll send you a link. So with the scopes, you can range with quite a lot of the scopes. But other than that, it's just a case of trial and error. I mean, I'm still not that great. Well, I'm not massively great with using snipers. I normally use I use the Sig Bravos on every single gun. I know that one because I'm used to the zoom and where to aim on the reticle. So when I swap between scopes, it sort of messes me up quite a lot. Just sent you a message. So that's got like a load of part 1. It's got a load of scopes. So pick the scope you're using, and it will show you how to range it. But when I do Shooter Born in Heaven, and I find a position that I'm happy in, I'll shoot something at a distance away, to sort of at 100 meters to sort of see where the drop is. Does that make sense? And I'll like, range that way. Deploying. Right, so I'm going to push up to this hill on the right, because we might get a contact from UN.
It's one thing that's kind of weird to me in this game, which I mean I guess makes sense with how close quarters a lot of the combat is, but everything is naturally 0 to 50 meters, which just seems weird to me.
Yeah, that's the same. It's something that I sort of struggled with. Can't see nothing up here. Now, if you want to snipe, you've got 2 options. You can either push down to the peninsula, or you can sort of there's a good little spot up here. You can sort of look towards the other side. Seeing this little divot. Yeah.
Okay.
Shots. Oh. Took a shot. Not sure where from. I think that was from
Sawmill.
yeah.
You're dead?
Yeah, that was from Spline, them woods behind, you know, as you look towards Spline.
Okay, I hear him running up. Got him. Oh god, there's another one. I I just immediately went prone and hopefully he killed it. Nope, he killed me. They're both running 54 hours.
No, were they kitted at all or not?
No, they're running like Mosins. Well, at least the one that I killed that ended up, I'm pretty sure the one that killed you. He's running a Mosin, and he didn't have like a crazy lot on him.
Yeah, you want to do a scab run?
Sure.
So,
What, Matt?
one of them days. Where do you want to go, Scab?
I'm fine with anywhere.
Well, I'm not always going to change, but changing.
Okay, interchange. Oh, fuck. That's one thing I hate about the differences in the screens. So I always hit ready for scav when I don't mean to. Alright, lobby.
Oh, cool. You got a shotgun. I've just got a 9mm Sega 9mm thing. Oh, I'm tired.
I still need to do like a bunch of like stupid tasks like kill PMCs with an MP series shotgun, wearing a scab vest and a Ushanka on customs, killing PMCs at dorms, wearing scab vest and balaclava on shoreline when I kill PMCs and I just spawned in.
Yeah. Oh, the guy. I thought you had a different gun. I've got 2 Segas now.
I've got a MP153. power's on.
How long is left in rain? Oh, 20 minutes.
Oh, that window's not open. Time to beat that guy. Oh, I was gonna hit it with a knife. Sounds like Kibba, maybe.
Yeah. Or upstairs above.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go through Texo real quick. Damn, they got everything in here. You're Rasmussen? I'm in Rasmussen, so this is me on wood.
Yep, I'm just to the right on the boxes looking down the corridor.
Okay.
Dead scab in the middle.
Oh, hey, I found a graphics card.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice. Just shot the scab. Hey, if you want to dip, you can do, because that's money right now.
Yeah.
Just gonna loot these.
Alright, I'm gonna go down through a hole in the floor.
Okay.
Actually, I want to see if somebody's opened up safe room yet.
No, you can't get out as a scab.
Yeah, no, I can't get out there, but if somebody's opened it up, then I could try to grab a bunch of the stuff out of there. Just maximize profit. Has not been opened. Show me my goddamn extracts. There we go. I feel like there's gotta be like some sort of algorithm in this game to where like if you need to find something in raid for a task, it stops spawning it for you, or you have like a severely decreased chance of finding it in raid. That's a lot of gunfire going on there. Can you hear that or no?
Yeah, that's me killing scabs.
Ah.
Although I'm just bleeding now, so I need to.
Do you have a bandage at least?
No, I've got some med kits though.
Oh, alright.
Go check Mantis.
Not gonna lie, that was a little bit creepy right there. The game just started raining, like, as I was running around outside, but, like, it's not overcast or anything. So I don't know what you guys call it, but, like, there's a term in the South, we call it the devil's beating his wife. It's when, like, it's raining, but it's, like, still sunny out.
Oh, yeah, we just don't really have a sound for it. Actually, it was just.
I used to not think that there was a saying for that until I met some people from North Carolina. Like, oh, I guess the devil's beating their wife. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, that's what we call it when it's raining, but it's sunny outside.
Yep, I got a med kit from Francis.
Nice.
Oh wow. I've got a FN FAL and an M4.
Nice.
Oh, and I got a TV rig now.
I extracted. graphics cards are going for $300K right now.
Right. What extract did you go?
Railway.
Take it that sniping Zemicon then. Yeah, I managed to hit Kibbo and it was unlooted.
Nice.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know what you mean about the rain.
Yeah.
I love these like little commando para versions of the M4. You know, like I know they're not that great, but I love the little carbine.
Oh yeah.
Do you know the one I use? I mean the one like we use like tankers and people like that.
Like those. I'm kind of confused what you're talking about.
You know, like the little M4s that have got the snubby barrel. Sort of thing that would get issued to like tank commanders or tank crew.
Well, for us, they would just get regular M4s.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
So what about pilots? They not get anything like that?
When they're in a combat zone, they get a pistol.
They don't get any. Okay. So our tank crew, they'd be issued with I don't really know what you would call it, like a carbine version of our SA-80, like a.
Well, so the M4 is a carbine version of an M16.
Yeah, do they not do a shorter barrel M4 for them?
The M4 already has a short, like super short barrel.
What's this one on Tarkov? I've got it on Tarkov. So.
Let's see.
I mean, because I imagine your M4 is probably as long as our SA-8s.
I mean, M4s aren't that long. Like, the best way to describe it, like, if you're looking at it as far as, like, size in game, like, an AK-101 would be, like, the size of an M16, and then if you compare that, the AK-102 would be, like, about the size of an M4.
So this is that road now. So this is what our tank crew would get issued with. This is a normal.
Mm.
And this is a normal one.
Oh, yeah, but you guys got the bullpup design, so your guys' stuff is a lot more compact.
Yeah, it's just like the rear housing, like the trigger assembly for the. Literally, the the barrel is where the just in front of the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought you guys had something similar to tank crews or stuff like that. Because the one I got in game's like a little snubby M4, shorter than a normal one.
How long is that top one? The one that you guys use in tanks and stuff?
It looks about half the length. I never used one. Can't even remember how long a normal SA. So normal length for the SA80 is 785 mil. So just under 80 centimeters. And that one's just got
So, okay. Converting math from,
oh,
everywhere to bald eagles. Your yeah. So your bottom one is a little bit longer than RM4 by about 2.5, 3 inches.
okay. But I bet our barrel length, because it's a bullpup. How long's the actual barrel? Because that's what so the actual barrel length.
Oh, I'm talking about like. Oh, so that's just your barrel length, the 80 centimeters.
That's the whole weapon.
Okay, yeah.
I think 50 centimeters of that is the barrel. I think.
So the entire M4 is 2.5 inches. Is 2.5 inches smaller than that, like the entire length. So it's 2.5 inches to centimeters.
We then have a longer version called the LSW, which was pretty garbage. No one really liked using it.
So the M4 is about a little over 6.25 centimeters smaller than that one, and then because that for us is based off the M16, which is longer.
Yeah. Remember, this is like I say, this is going back years ago. I know when in Kandahar they had a like a laser. So the load of M4s connected to like an air system, and it fired a laser on a big computer screen.
Okay.
Have you ever used that?
Are you talking like inside of a building for like training?
Yeah, that's it. Inside of a building.
Yeah,
That's the only time I used an M4, like fired one.
What's it called? Oh, the Ismit.
Probably, yeah. And then
Yeah, it's basically like a giant video game, and then you hook up an adapter to it, so it's supposed to make it feel like you actually have recoil, but you're not actually shooting. Yeah, that's the Ismet. So that is, I mean, yeah, we use it for training. It's not all the time, but typically, if you get sent to the Ismet in the Marine Corps, it's because you fucking suck at shooting.
Oh, okay.
Because like we do our annual qualification and stuff, and unless you're doing like some sort of like special duty or something like that, to where you can't no shit go to a range. The only people that get sent to the Ismet are the people who are doing their annual qualification, and the range coaches are like, you need a lot more practice. Like, there's a good chance you could fail your qualification. So then they send them there to get the extra like trigger time and stuff without needing all of the range personnel and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they had one in Kandahar.
Oh, and doubt it. They have them everywhere. Like every base that I've been to has one.
Yeah, and I remember. That's like I've never fired one for real, just on that simulator or whatever. And all I remember the guy saying was, "Be careful when you reload it to do something with the cocking handle, or the cocking handle might fly back and hit you in the face." I can't remember now. Something about that, is that right? If you don't do something correct, the cocking handle can go back?
I mean, kind of, sort of. So you got your charging handle, right?
Yeah. We call them cocking handles, but yeah.
Yeah. So your charging handle it sits right below where your scope or your rear iron sight would be.
That's it, yeah.
And it is possible when your bolt is locked back to the rear, the handle for it can just kind of move freely unless it's clipped and secured. But once your bolt goes forward, the tension is on that handle, so it's not going to go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Might have been just talking about the recoil putting the sight into your eyeball.
No, there was something about that. Weren't that it was something about that cocking handle or the charging handle. They said about, make sure you, like I say, this is over 10 years ago. So I just remember them mentioning something about that.
Well, I mean, it also could have been like they're just telling you to secure it because, so you got your bolt locked back to the rear. Like I said, like the handle part of it can kind of just slide around. It's just chilling there. If you do pull it back, you will unseat the bolt, and it'll basically send the bolt home.
Right.
You could do that. That might have been what he was talking about. But
yeah,
like when you shoot, that charging handle or cocking handle is not going to fly back into your face.
Right.
So it doesn't move with the whole bolt. Like when the bolt goes all the way forward, it pulls that handle forward, and there's a little clip on the side that clips onto the frame on your upper receiver. And so when your bolt's going back and forth, your cocking handle is just locked there in place. It doesn't move.
Oh, okay.
And then when you run out of ammo, it naturally locks the bolt to the rear. And then you can do one of two things. You could either hit the bolt release button and it'll shoot it home, or you can pull the charging handle all the way back and basically take positive control of it and then bring it forward.
So on that, on the S80, what would happen when you would run out of ammo and the bolt would be fully to the rear?
Mm-hmm.
Just take your magazine out, insert a new one, and then you had a release catch on the inside. You used to just flick that down, and then it would shoot the bolt forward and load a round in the chamber.
So M16s and M4s, they have basically the same thing. It's just a bolt release like button, and it's on the left hand side of your upper receiver. So like, and it's like a little, I don't know, it's probably like the tip of your pinky, about that size. And it's like all you need to do is just like barely press it with the finger, but with how there's nothing else around it, it's designed in a way like, you know, when shit's hitting the fan, adrenaline's going, you don't have your fine motor skills.
Yeah.
And how it's placed, what you can do is literally you just take your hand and you hit the side of it, and you'll hit that button, and that'll release and send the bolt home. So you just slam a magazine up there and then just hit it with your hand, like hit the side of it with your hand.
Yeah, it's that same thing then, pretty much. Right. Do you want to do another one or go somewhere?
Yeah, I'm down with doing another one.
Where do you want to go? Or what do you want to do?
I'm down with anything, anywhere.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see. Can I just send this on Discord? Nope, I have to download this image.
I'm just going to put together my VPO, run AP.
Here you go. I'll send you a picture of like what the setup's like on an M4.
Okay.
So I mean, this is an airsoft gun, but everything's in the same spot.
Oh, so you got your magazine release catch.
Yeah, so the button to actually push your magazine release is on the right-hand side, so the opposite side.
Okay. Yeah, because that's, you can fire that left or right-handed, can't you, the M4?
Yep.
Yeah, see, ours was right-handed only, so if you're a left-hander, you have to learn.
Yeah, you could shoot ours ambidextrous, no problem. But like the tab that's going up and down right there.
Yeah.
That's the bolt release button. It kind of just pivots a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So like, and everything else is pretty much flush there except for the fire selector, which is way back, like in the back, like where your thumb's sitting. So you're not gonna hit that. So like I said, you literally put the magazine in and you just hit the side of it. Your hand is gonna hit that button, and it's gonna send the bolt home.
Yeah. So if you look on the picture of ours, you got your cocking handle or your charge handle, and then you see that. Little green lever right at the back.
Yep.
That's what's. You pull that back, so you if you want to hold the bolt carrier to the rear, you have to with the weapon in your shoulder, tilt it to the side, so the pistol grip's now horizontal. Pull that back with your finger, and then with your thumb, push that little green lever down, and then let go of the charge handle, as you call it, and then that secures the bolt to the rear.
Okay, you guys have more of like a pistol setup.
Yeah. And then on the inside, I'll try and show you this.
Oh yeah, so you could actually kind of see it. So if you see like the rear iron side, like how it's got, there's like that handle with like the extra little piece sticking out on the back side of it. That's just a little clip that pivots. So when everything's forward, it actually clips onto that frame right there. Like there's a little lip it'll catch. And then when you go to pull it back, all you gotta do is just pinch that, so it's not mechanically being held there anymore, and that's how you can slide your bolt back and forth.
Yeah, so you're...
And then so all the ones that I've seen are set up with that clip on the left side, just because that most people are right-handed shooters, but you can get ones that are set up for ambidextrous or for left-handed shooters where it's on the other side.
Right. Yeah, so your setup's better because if you look on that left bottom picture. I don't know what
Yeah.
a mag light is. I've never seen that attachment.
I was about to say that looks like some ghetto ass shit right there.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So when you want to reload your mag, you got to obviously put your use your left hand, and then you see the magazine release catch just above the housing.
Yep.
So you push that in, take your magazine out, and to check your fire selector is at the rear. And then just see the little square above the fire selector to the left of it.
Yeah.
That's the working parts release catch. So when you flick that down, the bolt will shoot forward.
Okay.
So it's a little bit, you're doing things almost at your shoulder, if that makes sense. When you it's whereas yours, you're doing it sort of more in the middle. It looks like
you're doing it either in your face or on your right hand. Because I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do, but if you really wanted to, you can rotate your hand and reach that bolt release button with your right hand on the pistol grip. But your thumb will naturally sit like right there by the fire selector. Your finger, as soon as you take it off the trigger, it's basically on the magazine release button. And then depending on where you have your hand at, when I shoot, I keep my hand pretty much on the magazine well. I keep my hand really far back towards me, so I could even just reach my thumb and just send the bolt home. And I'm already set up. I'm not hitting it and then trying to get my hand way out there to do a C clamp or anything crazy like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're lying down, you have to keep the pressure on the SA80. You pull it back into your shoulder still using a pistol grip, using the left hand. So yeah, it's I mean, it was all I've known S8. So for me, it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it don't look as. It looks the way we do things. It looks a little bit clunky compared to what you do before.
Yeah, that for us pulling back the charging handle and rocking the bolt to the rear is really simple because you're not going to be. Obviously, if you're doing that, you're not in the middle of firing. So you can hold the weapon with your forward hand, still having pressure with the buttstock in your shoulder, and with your shooting hand, you just kind of reach up and you grab on that handle and pull it back into your shoulder.
Yeah, see, I know you've got a twist.
Everything on how to operate an M4 or an M16 is very compact and it's right in front of your face. You can. It's almost like playing on a computer where you just kind of move your fingers a whole lot. You're not doing a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
I actually like shooting an M4 more than I like shooting an M16.
Yeah, they was actually going to at one point bin the SA80 and get them 16s, but the people that built the SA80, the Enfield, was also owned by Hector and Koch, German company. Hang on, let me rephrase it. So it's built by the Enfield, I think, and that was it. So because we had lots of problems, so the A1, the firing pins used to snap a lot and stuff like that, and they'd done a load of modifications and made the A2, which was really reliable. I never had no problems using it. That was redesigned and built by Heschel and Koch, and they was going to either use Heschel and Koch to redesign it or get M16s, but because Heschel and Koch was owned by BAE Systems, they went with that because it's British, and if that makes sense, it's keeping the money in their British.
Yeah.
The problem is if you ask people what's the SA80, everyone would go, "Oh, it's garbage, it's not reliable," but that's because the reputation. It's hard to change that perception now, unless you've used it a lot. I think didn't the M16 have a load of problems, and that was known to be unreliable.
BA1 did back in like Vietnam and stuff when it was a newer platform, and a lot of it's because it wasn't. It was a lot more, I guess you could say, fine tuned than everything used up to that point. So, I mean, pretty much every rifle up to that point, and like AKs now and everything, like you can just kind of toss them around, not really care about them, and they'll still work when you need them to work.
Yeah.
That's the one downside to like the M16 or M4 platforms is you do need to keep them clean. And unfortunately, their trial by error was in the jungles of Vietnam, where it's not exactly an easy place to keep those clean. So whether it was because of corrosion or a bunch of mud getting in there, just a lot of stuff just dirtying up the platform made it very unreliable, at least at that point in time. Like, you'll still have the same issues with M16s and M4s like now, but that's because that's only because somebody didn't clean their weapon when they were supposed to.
Yeah, that's the same with ours.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like Google SA80, you'll see loads of people just slag it off, say it's unreliable. But I think a lot of them are just repeating the reputation of the A1 version, not the modified version.
Yeah.
I am most ready. Yep, I'm ready to.
Going where? Doing what?
I don't mind customs if you want. Do you need to go customs for anything?
Shooter Born in Heaven and kill PMCs. I do need to kill 7 PMCs in the dorms area, and I also need to kill PMCs while wearing stupid shit.
Well, we can do that if you try to do it if you want.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm running that stuff I got out of that scabber. 36,000. The hell? Was it so dear to him? No, it's my gun.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm using a Meta. Okay. Just been sent this. The COVID vaccine should be tested on politicians first. If they survive, the vaccine is safe. If they don't, the country is safe.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. I find it kind of weird that they put that new level 5 armor with Prapor, not with Ragnet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I've got loads of them. Do you know what? I've not bought one, and I bought a few when they first released it, and I've still got like 4 stash. They repair really well.
Yeah, oh yeah, they do repair really well. So I'll usually pick it up whenever I see it, if I have room for it. And then I'll buy them, and I'll usually get them back like 2 or 3 times and repair them, and then somebody else will take it. I'm like, oh, well, whatever. I definitely get my use out of it.
Yeah, same here. Like, and when they get down to like 37, 36, I still keep it because I just use it for like a rat run.
Yeah. Yeah, if they're still there at that point, yeah, I'll use it for something like that. Alright. Time to go customs and rush dorms. Hate my life.
Oh, let me take my, might as well take, mark circle key, why not?
I have one.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check, make sure it's in my bag. Yes, I have it with me. Alright, I'm in lobby. I go, my little cutie. Yeah, I gotta wear the Ushanka, the Scab Vest, and be using an MP series shotgun for 13 more PMC kills, and then I gotta kill 7 PMCs at the dorms.
Do you know what, I think I'm meant to be doing that as well. I've got a feeling I've got to do that. I've killed the PMCs at the dorms, but I think I've got to wear the shunker. I think. I might not, because I remember picking them up, so maybe.
Lady was a brat this morning too.
What?
I let her out after came downstairs. And then she didn't want to come inside. And the rain started coming in. I was like, alright, cool lady. Rain's coming. You can have fun out there. I closed the door on her. And she was like freaking out when the rain started to like come down. And then she's just sitting up against the door like all depressed. So after like 5 or 10 minutes of her just sitting out there in the rain, I opened up the door and she just kind of like had her head down, and then she came in like, can't fun. I tried to let you in before the rain showed up, lady. If you wanted to be a brat.
It was raining at like 6 in the morning.
Lady wants your Oreo. Coco, why are you being so fucking loud?
What do you think's wrong with the Jeep?
I don't know. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Oh, deploying.
Mm-hmm.
We are. Where are we? Oh. And this. Where am I going? This way.
Yeah, we gotta cross here. We're by the checkpoint.
I don't think we'll be the first people at dorms.
Hopefully.
Nah, there'll be a spawn on the other side of this hill. Oh yeah. He's dead. maybe a low level. Yeah, level 9. Rip. Where a bitch is shotgun from.
Look at you, being a good guy.
Shotgun gone. I always wonder because whether like people don't insure it. Level 9 might not.
Yeah.
And I've just ditched it. So if you need to kill PMCs, do you want to camp up in 3 stories somewhere?
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna run through the bottom window.
Up your scav.
Yeah. Oh, I think Blue Har and his boys are here.
You mean Rashala?
Yeah. A normal scab. These might just be normal scabs actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're normal scabs.
Oh.
Gonna go straight to the top floor.
Yeah, we can. Yep, there's a scab up here.
Yep.
Alright, I just opened marked room.
I'm just
There's
gonna cover
AKMN, a PP-19, a SA-58, a drill.
I'm just shooting out the lights.
Okay. Oh hey, there's a random thing of dollars in here. You can have what you want off the floor in here, man. Like, I'm honestly not expecting to make it out of this raid, so...
Ready?
Yeah. Sick.
I'm good, I'll just take the SA-58.
Okay. Let's see.
Gonna pack a mag while. Do you want to wait up here for a bit, or do you want to move? Oh, you got to kill him in dorms, haven't you?
Yeah, I gotta kill him in dorms.
Oh, I'm dead. I thought that was. Sorry, I thought you was watching the.
No, I was looting. Where is he at, stairs?
Yeah, he just killed me because. Yeah, I thought you was watching the stairs and the door.
No, I was at the, like, over by, whatchamacallit. Like, where you go out to the roof. Is it a scav?
No, it's a PMC.
Yeah, he threw a grenade at me. Oh god, there's 2 or 3 of them. Well, shit. I thought it was just one, so I got aggressive and totally went right next to a dude.
Yeah, I thought you was watching the hallway, so I was just packing a mag, and he just walked in and tapped me in the head. I'm gonna log. I will catch you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
See you, dude.